Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead! This is Death Fields of Death, Glory, Blood, and Destruction, also known as Clash of the Titans, Everyone's Freaking Dead version. I'm CrossKnights, and yeah, more deaths. Apparently people like me reporting on the deaths. That's kind of surprising. Well, maybe they're just waiting for them to come up. I know I would be excited. Alas, the way things are going, everyone's probably going to be dead before anyone can report on me. But let's go on anyway. As you can see, there is corpses everywhere, all over the place. Isn't it beautiful? The two towns that are getting pounded the hardest are the Tech Town and the Scav Town, followed by, oddly enough, I think followed by the Inglorious Bastions. They seem to have had a little bit of a lack of luck, probably due to the fact that they haven't been able to clear their camping site at all. And then we have the Scouts, and then we have the Tamers, and then of course we have us, the Immortals. So Tech Town is currently in last place. They're behind Digopolis by 8 points, I think. They're probably going to get last place. They are doing a good job cutting away the zombies from their buildings. It's just that first day death where Companion Cube got 0 points. That's really going to cement their last place position. If that hadn't happened, they would likely get second to last place. That's the way that is. They're doing pretty good jobs on camping, though. Most of their deaths have remained being inside deaths, which are probably just because they don't have enough defensive objects to really hang on for long periods of time. So, Joey Sin, another member of the Oozing Inn. We picked up Joey and his, I think, cousin Murphy in a starter town at the beginning of Season 3, because we decided, wow, they changed everything. Maybe we should just have a little crappy starter town while we figure out, like, who's still playing with us, because there was a big upheaval, like, a bunch of people left. And the Metacap was in, so we might have had to make cuts anyway, but we figured we'll do a little mini-jump to figure out exactly what's going on. And much to our amazement, we found a few good players there. We actually found 3 really good players there, and they are still with us today. Joey's last words. Well done. Despite some drama, it was still a good time. Good luck to those that lived. Excellent, so I'm glad you had a good time, Joey. Then we have, D. Kurger or something. I believe he was the only camping deaths, but I'm not completely sure, and he's another beta player, I see. Oh, he also got Last Man Standing on a hardcore town, but no last words, I guess, unless I screwed up in the order of these screenshots. So moving on to Lem McGrill. I was in a ranked town, blah, 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 has a lot of titles. See ya, Clash Tech Towns, short and sweet. Sufferer. Sufferer apparently had a tragic childhood accident where his cap lock key was stuck permanently, but he seems to be managing it rather well. And his last words, everyone who whined about being a bad town is just upset. I'm assuming that's how he sounds when he talks. Kirkcat, sure. What is that profile pic? Is that a fox? Or is that... I have no idea what it is. I'm confused. Excellent personal description, by the way. Oh, so, alright, he was it. So, yeah, no last words from him. The Inglorious Bastions. They seem to be kind of fighting with the Scouts for, I guess 3rd place? Yeah. And it's hard to say who's going to win at this point. You notice their buildings have been completely closed off. There's pretty much, I mean, if they're able to camp at all, there's not really going to be any chance for rotating defenders out. At least, very least, it's going to be very hard to rotate defenders out. Though I suppose they could just, do it 2 by 2 and have people walk back to town that way, because that way they could get past any square that had even 8 zombies in it just by sending 2 people at a time. So, but yeah, and I think Deb said their map looked like an angry whale. I'm not seeing it, Deb. I'm not seeing it. I tried to. Well, I took an excellent screenshot there. There's a pop-up in the way. Last words. Never give up hope. For Survivalist lost 4 people today. Yeah, no one's gonna catch you. Sorry. But yes, keep up hope. Fragment. I do believe that he was a camping death. His profile picture just seems to be a black square. That's probably just because of how I took the picture. Last words, a frown. Every zone we do deplete is filled with delicious fatty meat. I finished that for you. I'm pretty sure that's what you were going to say. Rustuck. Moving on. All right. I'm seeing a lot of relatively low soul point people, so again, that's pretty cool that they're able to participate in Clash and last to the end. And Guardians for the win! I've seen that symbol before a lot recently. I believe it's like an angry high Kirby flipping over a table. Like, woo! Table flip. At least that's how I've always been interpreting it. Water bombs. Answer would be boom. Oh, wouldn't it be cool to have, like, a zombie party, like a Die2nite zombie party, where some people are dressed up as zombies and you throw water balloons at them? I think that would be fun. Someone do that and take pictures. Red Rose Witch. You are the wicked witch of the vest? No, wait, that's Wizard of Oz. That's a Snow White reference, not a Wizard of Oz reference. Anyway, moving on. So apparently she didn't log on, so that's always unfortunate. But it happens, especially in the later days when your only task is like, I'm just staying in one spot, hitting a button. It's boring. It's hard to get excited about that. Clash of the Titans, Guardians 4 Evars. Phantasmagoria. A game that, it's just fun to say. Phantasmagoria was actually one of the first people to turn back into a citizen really quickly, if I remember correctly. Also, I believe they are involved in the Vile Districts meta, if that is indeed their meta name, but that's, several seasons old information. For all I know, that's not true anymore. And now we will rewrite the script. Elroy? Yes, Elroy. That confused me for a second because of the elite type, but yes, I believe that just says Elroy. Alrighty then. No last words from him. Krolkus. Russia. Okay. Another last man standing hardcore distinction. Damn, I'm almost more jealous of those than I am of the freaking in with the bricks distinctions. Dogville. Doing a very nice job, cutting them zombie populations up into thirds like that. It was confirmed by Quent that, there actually are zombies everywhere. It's just that OO doesn't take pictures of them outside of the search tower for some reason. So, yeah, this entire map is actually covered with zombies, except for those little swaths cut through the horde. They lost 5 people. That is not bad at all. Only 1 camping death. And we have, something. Yeah. Ton of soul points. Been in ranked towns. Has fund reallocation specialists. And Tamers, make me proud. I'm pretty sure they're making him proud, because they're doing very well. Jalen, or is that J10? I should probably get closer to this grade. Tons of titles for this guy. Not surprised since we couldn't coordinate DO distribution in the town. That surprised me, because they seem to be doing better with the defender strategy. They're doing just as well as us, basically. The only reason they're not keeping pace, I think, is because they don't have enough DOs. Like, we had over 100. Ghoul Salg... I gotta move this along. I'm seeing nothing amazing on the soul, so moving it along. Sadly, some people hoarded DOs, so I was 1 short in the end. And another wish for the guy that got hospitalized. He's gotta get better with all the well wishes. That's how it works, you see. And Kirsch, you got a fine soul there, one that I'd be proud to sell to the devil, but could probably still afford to sell, because, it's hard to buy those really high-end souls. But you got a good soul. Good luck, guys and girls. It was nice playing with you all. Let the 3-leg friends with you till the last. Yeah, every single dog has only 3 legs. It seems, statistically unlikely, unless there's some type of zombie that only eats the 3rd leg of every dog. A lot of titles considering the soul points, I gotta say. He's done a lot considering the, Though I gotta remember, soul points are completely different if you were around before Season 2. If you're around in Season 2, you're just gonna have many more soul points than any other normal player can actually acquire nowadays. I mean, my longest town was 24 days long. We got so many soul points for that. You just can't do that anymore. What an amazing town! I love you all. Ha ha! Get well soon. Tamers for the win. Cool. He had tons of fun. I like to see that. I love to see that. The Shady Jokers. Now, this is kind of why they're starting to hedge out on the Inglorious Bastion. Because they only had 3 deaths. So doing very well. Had no camping deaths and minimal defender deaths, considering it is day 18. Or, it was day 17, because that's the attack. Boot! No last words. And once again, screenshot fail. The reason I'm doing it the slow way again is because I had a little bit of extra time at work during a lunch break. So I was like, I'll just take the screenshots really fast, because it's about 5 times faster at work than it is at home, so. But I'm not doing this again. We're going with the scream cap next time. Quiluk? I don't know. Obey! You must obey. His icon says so. It's been a blast. You've all shown how great scouts are. That's true. They're doing a crap of a lot better than people thought they would. Then we have Galleon. Like in, What was that? What was that thing? Silver Star Story? Lunar? No, that's not the same guy. His personal description is a quote from Squall Lionheart, so that's pretty cool. Twisted walls gave way, howls of animated flesh. No moon in the night. So it was an exciting night for him, I guess. And to Digopolis, the diggiest dig town in all of Digland. Or, Digtroit, I say. Hammered pretty hard, lost as many as the Bastion. They could get last place if they get really unlucky on the last day, but I think they have second to last. Yeah, not too many people left in town. A lot, like, well over half of them are dead at this point. Sense, I know that you're like some big shot, Sense. I just don't remember what. Are you the... No, that's Sin Sniper. You made some type of crazy app, Sense. I just don't remember which one it is. But yeah, very well-known player. Been in ranked towns, fund reallocation specialist. Did you make the external map? I don't remember. I know you made something crazy, though. And his final words? Blam! Canyonero! Canyonero. In my meta. Not an original Oozing in member, but when I think back, it kind of seems like he was in the original Oozing End, just because he fits in so well. Also, I made his icon, so that's cool. And his final words, Higgins! There you are. Oh wait, you're all gray and leathery now. Alright, Canyonero, don't you remember what happened to Trickpick when Jimmy ate him? This is it. I think like Bram's the only one left. Bram, if you see any innkeepers come up to you, they're dead. Don't go up to them. Don't talk to them. For God's sake, stop getting fooled. They're zombies, don't you understand? They want to eat you. And Elrich. I've never known how to say your name, Elrich, but I'm going to assume it's Elrich. He is also in my meta. I think he was in the original Oozing In, but he doesn't say all that much. He's from Finland, and he is our master gatekeeper. Like, he's basically, I guess, just on perfectly. There's been towns where he was the only one who closed the gate, just because he's so good at it. No town is complete without a master gatekeeper such as he. No last words, however. Feather. Feather I know nothing about. He's already started a new town, I see, so he just, like, bounced right back after Clash. Final words? Keep 'em shovel aside. Go Scavs. Representing Scavs in the Clash. So then, a lot of stuff on the Soul. I have never enjoyed to play Scavengers that much before. Thanks, everyone. You're cool. And once again, talking about the sabotaging of the defensive objects. And Dash... For God's sake, there's more names that I can't read in this episode than there are names that I can read. Why do we even try? I should just be like, and this guy. That's how I refer to people in real life when I can't remember their names. Hey, you! This is the thing I wanted to talk to you about. Thanks to all the great in town. What? Thanks to all for the great town. Okay, see, I can't even read anymore. Moving on. All right, it is us. We are doing well, but we did have deaths. Shinja. I know you said stuff in town, but I can't really remember interacting with you all that much, but... You know, there's 40 people. I don't remember everybody. Yeah, sorry to lose you, man. I'm pretty sure he was just rotated in, too, so that kind of sucks to only be able to defend once. No good night kiss from Deb, and I die. As master, I come to you. Survivalist the best. Thanks, everyone. It was great. Paraphrasing, kind of. Yeah, sorry to lose you, man. Mr. Icy. I do remember you posting a whole lot. I just don't remember about what. You have a badass icon that's actually completely animated, but this is all freeze frame. Never die, and I am not dead. Rather, I am undead, coming to visit my survivalist brothers and show them the way. Alright, so if you guys see Icy, shoot him in the head! He's coming for us. And then, Grimly... I've just been calling him Grim in my head, so yeah, Grim. He has one of the coolest icons ever. Zombie! Eat flesh. An obvious parody of Subway, which I find amusing, because it's Subway. Eat fresh, you see what he did there? But he has zombie eat flesh. I found that amusing the first time I ever saw it. Alright, wish you guys all the best. Survivalists for the win! Go, go, go! I knew it. The Zeds were eyeing my butt cheeks. You never want that, but it's unavoidable. Zeds like butts and they cannot lie. That's all the deaths. Sorry I couldn't start a eulogy thread for you guys. These are the defenders. That is right, I'm moving out of town. I don't really want to, but it's not like I could really make a compelling case as to why I should stay, considering I've only camped once and everyone else has camped at least, I guess, a minimum of 3 times at this point. Yeah, I'm one of the safest people in Clash tonight. I'm not going to die. And no one in any of the other towns or the 10 defenders that are moving in can say that. Be the same tomorrow, so I'm going to be safe for a while. I'm probably going to be the last video maker alive in Clash. Hell, at this point, I might be the last person alive in Clash, period, but we'll see what happens. And this is just a thread that we started to show that we have optimal and that we remember to camp. It's actually a pretty good idea because some people forget to camp. So, it's basically an extra reminder, like, you're not doing anything? Camp now! Why are you waiting? Blah. But I think that's it. That's all that I did today. I moved out of town. After... Did I even do it? No, I didn't do anything. I just moved out of town. Yeah, that's all that's happening. Tomorrow there's going to be more deaths. If you still like watching these episodes, awesome. But it's going to be screencast from now on. Good luck all the other towns. I'm curious to see the official ranking at the end. Later.